And welcome to December Daily, day 28. Crazy. So this is yesterday's page, or actually front side of yesterday's page, back side of yesterday's page. And then here are my photos from yesterday. And they were basically all taken at one spot. So we started our day out at a favorite bookstore in my hometown, which isn't very far from where we live. And had some coffee. They were going to do some flights and they ended it early. So we ended up just having a coffee and sitting and chatting. And I walked out of a bookstore without buying a book. So man, I was proud of myself. I have quite a pile of owned books here at home. So I really don't have to have any new ones. But anyway, and then we went to this Christmas pop-up. There's a resort about an hour from where we live, a really like golf courses and spas and all this kind of thing. And one of the places has this bar, and they did a pop-up Christmas bar for the season. And like this is kind of the photo of the whole bar, but then they had all these little vignettes here. We were sitting in right by the windows, and outside they had all these bubbles. If you're in a northern climate, you probably know what they are. They sit them outside and then they heat them, and you can actually have like drinks and things to eat in them. So it's kind of a cool way to be outside in the winter, which is harder to do, obviously, in the climates, so they're extending our outside season, I guess. And anyway, so those were all down below these windows, and they were all lit in white lights all over the place. It was just beautiful, as was the inside. So picture of my boyfriend, and then he's wearing actually one of his Christmas presents, and then the two of us with the tree and a pile of presents, and then two more pictures of us with these nutcrackers, and then with Santa. And then here's a picture of the whole ceiling of the place. It was just magical. And then they had Christmas themed appetizers and Christmas themed cocktails. My boyfriend had an eggnog cocktail with bourbon. And then I'm not a huge sweet cocktail drinker, so I had something called like a snowball I think it was Snowball, and it was Tanqueray, which I like Tanqueray, and pomegranate, and then it had some rosemary, a sprig of rosemary in it, and it was very herby, and I enjoy gin and tonics, or Tanqueray and tonics, really, so it was right up my alley. And then I think it had like some club soda or something in it as well too, but yummy. So I have all these photos, and they're all in. I'm going to use the same page protector that I used over here. I didn't know if I was going to use like a 4x4, or I've got one. I can do ones with two 4x4s here, but then, or two of portraits. But then I would have been putting these four on like two of these 4x6 pockets, and I just didn't want to do that. So anyway, so I settled on this one again. Excuse me, but I have no place to journal. So what I'm going to do is, because this has pink in it, and there's not really a lot of pink in, but I do love this photo of us, I'm going to do one of these flip ups again, this time on the outside here. And then what I'll do is put some sort of decorated card out here, and then a journaling card here. So what I want to do is look for a journaling card. So I just need a little 3x4 card, and it just, oh my gosh, this was such a fun thing, and it was kind of just a little not spur of the moment, because we definitely had Like we definitely intended to go here, but it wasn't anything that we sort of intended to do. Now I also could use, okay, so like this would go here and sit like this. I could do this card, but I think I want to add more in than just that. And yeah, let's do that. I like this one because it's going to be the memories, and although I was going to look to see if I have another red one that might have more journaling space too. Sorry about that. That's more largely pink than red. And that really kind of has about the same space, but I could use something up here to decorate it a little bit more maybe. And this one is just a plain red card. I actually like that red a little bit better. Oh, and here's kind of one with a present theme as well. Hey, Krista. So maybe let's do, and that's so plain and not Christmassy. Let's do one of my Christmassy ones, because this can go back in my stash, which is what happens to them after Christmas is over. If it's not specifically Christmassy, I'll pop them back into my regular stash of 3x4 journaling cards. Okay. So we got that taken care of. And now it's just, and I could have, now that I think about it, I really could have gone, now I'm rethinking this. Let's look. I didn't even think about this until this moment, but you know, I have all of those tags here. Maybe I should, because I could put, let's see. I was going to say I could put the tag. Let's see what this would look like if I tucked it in like between these two and then you just pulled it out. And did that instead, because it'd be kind of nice to use up some of these pieces that I have here. And then I have this room for journaling and then this room for journaling. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I haven't done any of these like this. I don't always do them, but let's do this. And then I'll add, depending on what I do for color, I'll add some more of those. I think all the other ones either are too little, or in this case, they're a little bit too big. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's, yay for using up some of my tag stash. And I think I was looking to see if I had anything else. Now, the only thing, now that I'm thinking about that, is that now means there's way less spots for decorating things. So I'm not sure I love that idea. But, sorry guys, we do have, hey Tammy, I'm going to put some paper behind this photo here. And so I would have some room for embellishments along the side, and I could always do embellishments down here. I obviously have some stars on here. And what I probably will do, and I'm going to do this right now just so I don't forget, is what I want to do is I want to make this tag peek out here, but not too far out, because I don't want it to get Oh, that is basically all the way down in here. Okay, I guess I don't have to worry about it. If this was a smaller tag, what I would do is put some glue here and then put this picture on it, and the tag wouldn't be able to go any further, but really this tag sits just like that. So I'm good to go here, but I'm not going to glue these two photos together, except maybe at one edge, just because I don't want them to slide a ton. Just a little bit here, because I don't want them to slide, but you see if you can see this. Whoops. But I want to leave enough room for the tag in there too. Okay, so then if I put these back in here, then this will slide in there, and I think already I'm going to use green on here because you can see red and blue. And it is kind of fun to have a few little things poking out of your book. And I don't have anything poking out of my book right now, and we're on day 28. So, sorry guys, I have to quick blow my nose. I don't want to do that on camera if I can help it, because I think that's a little gross. Okay, so then I'm just looking at some other things that might be appropriate to use, like on the side. And then, like I could have this peeking out. And I will look to see in my stickers if I, oh, I like, actually, this is my favorite holiday selfie, but I don't want to do this and this. This is a little bit too big, and the colors are a little off there. Not that they all have to match or anything like that, but I think it is helpful to some extent when they do. I have thought about, like, here's a little tree, but if we're going to do that, I think we're going to go to actual trees. And then I'm thinking green. Not going to do trees, I don't think, because I think that's too, yeah, you can't see enough of this pattern to make it meaningful. And yeah, this is 4 by 6, so I could put them and they would go back to back. It's a tough morning here. Not too bad, but I am a little more coughing a little more. I'm just looking for like a true green like that. I do have that one. It's kind of a dark green. I also have the one thing I don't love about this is the dates on here, because now I feel like I have to leave this side open. Let's see what this looks like, or if this is too much pattern. Yeah, that's too much pattern. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go with this, because it's pretty nondescript. It might not be the same green that I have. I think I've used up, there was a There's a lighter green in here, and I don't think red is going to do it for this one. There's a lot of red in here, so especially this photo, which is it's going to go on that paper. So I know that these are 6 1/4 wide. At least I think I remember that they are. And are they a little bit taller than? Yeah, I could do, although maybe I'll just do the 4-inch. That'll make my life easier. Because the photos should go all the way to the 4-inch mark then. Okay. So let's put these down. I can move that over. I still have my journaling to do from yesterday because I had to get moving. It's a little hard to see on my green mat here, but yeah, I like that. Okay. So we'll just put this down. Now I could justify this way to one side and leave myself more room for decorating. I think I'm going to just do it in the middle. I can move it if I need to because there's not a lot of glue on these. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so then these go back to back. So let's just glue those down right away too. And make sure I have them both going in the same direction here. Okay, this one looks a little short. At least it is on one side. Okay, all right, now I was thinking about doing something like this, wasn't I? So if I do that, I do need to shift this over a little bit. And I could do like my number down in this corner and this over up here. And then let's grab my chipboard and stickers from Ellie's Studio and see, oh, I have a couple of small ornaments here. They are very festive. Krista, that's in Lake Geneva at the Grand National, which is, you know, on that southern end of the state. So, and I think they're open until after New Year's, actually. It was super fun. Now, the question is, how will that look if I do that? Okay, this I think would need to slide down. Kind of either bring that, oops, I want to be careful about not sticking that to the edge, or bring this here. Okay, and maybe red numbers. I'm thinking I kind of like the ornament. It's just which one do I like better? So kind of like this, because I've had too much coffee today, you guys, too. I'm shaky this morning. It doesn't call as much attention to it, but I like the size of this one a little bit better. So maybe this goes here, and maybe this other one can go on the back here somewhere. I have plenty of room because, you know, you get the idea of this. This is just the room itself. So I could do more decoration on here as well. Like I could add a tree down here or something like that. Or a Merry Christmas. Oh, I've got this cute little Merry Christmas tag too that could come down in here. All right, just thinking out loud. So let's think red numbers. And I'm gonna try the ones that came. And see what I think. They're just so big. Although I have room down here. They just scream like, here, let me put these on this pocket because I can see better. They scream, hi, I'm here. I'm the most important thing in the room. Yeah, they're just too big. The December 28 and then the green has kind of the opposite problem for me. It's too small. And I don't love the white. I have this one. Oh, but that tag's gonna be up there, so no. And I don't want it over here. So I'm going to go back to my Doodlebug letters again. In red. These just feel like they're the right size. Ho, 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 Harmony. So then if I do this, they're there. I can see them, but they're not screaming, hey, notice me. Yeah, that's the letter, or the number I wanted, number size I wanted. Okay. So we have this. Then I have this. No, I don't know. Let me see where the best spot is to put this. I think touching it, but maybe a little bit further down. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just come in, pop a little glue on there. Take the thing back off because I didn't get it straight. There we go. Okay, so that's simple, gets the idea across. Then let's go back and take care of whatever's going to happen on this one. And then I can go through and find word strips and that kind of stuff for some of the other photos. Doodlebug Alphabet Soup is what those numbers are, in case anybody has not heard me say that. They are definitely my favorite without question. I use them all the time. Okay, then and I think I can pull that out just a little bit so that it's sticking out. The one thing I'll watch is how high that is in my book, because I still want it to be within the 2 covers of the book. Now, actually, I should flip this over because that's where this is going to be. And now I have that pink Nutcracker guy. So I could do something with that. I also talked about this Merry Christmas tag. I do have a small tree as well. Ooh, here's a cute one that says this was pure magic. And that would bring in some of the pink. So let's see. I'm not going to use this, but I am going to use this. Yeah, I think that takes up a little bit too much space on here. Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking it was probably going to do, but hey, I'm going to try. Then the other thing I saw that I thought I might like is this little tree. And I do like that a little bit better because that then is less on the, it's less on the photo. If that makes sense. So what I'm thinking about doing here is using that tree and maybe the Count It All as Joy. Okay, don't love those two things together. I like them separately, but not together. But now the other thing I could do is do the tree. And do we bring in This Was Pure Magic, like underneath it? And I like that quite a bit. And I'm going to shift this photo back to where it was. I thought I was going to need more room, but I don't. So I'm going to put it back even on this card. Okay. And let's get some tree placement here. In this corner here. Like I said, I'm okay if, you know, it's a little up there. And this was pure magic. Okay, now, I'm kind of thinking something up there would be nice. And maybe a puffy here somewhere. So maybe getting some green in here. Yep. I like that one. And I just realized it's going on the outside. But that's okay. Grab these photos in here. And I'll put it where it really belongs. I do love being able to just use the, uh-oh, does that not fit? Thought I had this in here, but maybe I didn't. It's a little tight here. I think it might be a little tight because of the, what I'm taking up with some of the puffy stuff now. Let me see if that little bit helped. If it didn't, I'll do that same thing off the other side. Yeah, I still need just a little bit more off this side then. Okay, so now I'm going to watch this because I don't want to cut this puffy accidentally. Yeah, okay, now it'll go in. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze, but it's there. Okay, back to what I was doing. And that's getting this on here. And then let's get this on here. And then I have puffy stickers in multiple places here. Okay, and then I have that there. Okay, love this tradition. I like the Merry and Bright. The problem is this is so low here, and I don't want to put anything up here. So I'm going to look to see if I can find flat stickers here. That would make sense. Like a magical site. And let's see, I've got Celebrating Together, A Magical Site, and This Was So Much Fun. So I think I'm going to do This Was So Much Fun on this one. And I can put hearts or stars on here if I really want to. I may not, I think I'm going to probably leave it, but and a magical site, or, oh, Joy Found Here's cute. Yeah, let's do Joy Found Here. And the last thing we did is after we were done having our cocktails on the way home, we were trying to find a restaurant, and we went to one Mexican restaurant that I've been to before in a town near where we were doing this, and it was really busy. So then my boyfriend said, what about this place in this other town? And I said, oh, I've not been there, but one of my clients just gave me a gift certificate and talked about how good it was. Well, it was Mexican and Guatemalan, and I'm part Mexican, so I've had really good Mexican food growing up. And I have to tell you, I had the best cheese and onion enchilada I've ever had. They're hard to make good because they're so simple. So I go to a lot of restaurants and there's too much stuff in them. But oh my gosh, it was fantastic. So when I see that client, I have to tell her that oh, you know what? I still have one other ornament and I forgot about that. So let me look and see. Yeah, there is not a place to put it here. However, there is a place to pop it right there. That's what we're going to do with it. We'll just pop it on that little tag there and put it into this so it's another little thing. I'm sure as I talk about this, that, oops, yeah, that's the way it goes. I'll use up most of this tag. So I'll, you know, the front and the back for both of these. So I want to make sure I'm not getting that too low. Okay, so I think that's it. I don't think I need any other like puffy stickers or anything, and I think these two pages work really well together. Obviously there's a lot of reds and greens in it, and there is a little bit of blue peeking out here, and there's blues in the, because it was nighttime. So that's the front of the page, and then the back of the page. And then let me grab my book. I might have to figure out a way to get some more tags in here, but that's to come. I mean, I could pop something back in. So what I was saying is I want to make sure that the tag itself does not come up above this edge, and it doesn't as it is. So that's good. That will just fit in the book just fine. So there we go. Day number 28 is done. So day number 29, I'm going out to dinner with some good friends tonight. Some of them live in Texas, so they will, we're going to go out to dinner, and we're all Packer fans, and we're all going to be going out to dinner during the Packer game. I don't know which one of us missed that, but anyway, so I'm sure we'll find someplace to go that's playing it somewhere. So just because, you know, crazy Wisconsin Packer fans. Anyway, all right, that is the page for today. I am probably going to do some journaling for both of these, just so that is done, because I don't like that sitting around too much. I really like to journal more real time. And I will be back tomorrow with another page. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks, Krista. I agree. I'll be back with another page tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye, everybody.